What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Southern Roots Podcast. We're a little late this week, but hey, better late than never, I guess.
Yes,
I've been on vacation and work was hectic when I got back, so it's been one thing after another. This thing has kind of slipped my mind, and I think Seth's as well. But before we get in here, let's plug the social media real quick.
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, a YouTube channel, an Instagram, and a TikTok. Y'all go like, follow, subscribe, give us some interaction, and it'll be greatly appreciated.
That's right. So I guess we'll just go with, we'll get into, my, travel, my vacation, which y'all are about to go on a vacation too.
Yeah.
In a week.
Yeah, something like that.
Next Thursday.
Is it next Thursday? I don't know, brother. My days are so jacked up. Yeah. Next Thursday, baby.
Yeah, y'all be gone next.
I would say I'm counting down the days, but I'm obviously not.
Yeah. I think your brother is.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm excited for it because, I mean, it's been a while since I've really kind of been on an actual vacation. So.
Yeah, no joke.
So, yeah, I'm excited. I've never been on a cruise, so.
They're a lot of fun. They can be a lot of fun.
All I hear is just what you make it, and I'm down to make it fun, Jack.
Yeah, it's for sure whatever. You can have as much fun on them or as little fun on them. Like, as much as you want to do or as little as you want to do. If you want to just go sit by the pool for the entire time, you can do that. If you want to go to shows and karaoke stuff and trivia stuff, I mean, you can, there's literally something's happening on the boat somewhere every hour. Like, it's crazy. It's insane. Multiple things every hour too. Like, you can be like, there's times where like, I think there's an app you can download for Carnival. Like, it'll give you like a list of everything that's going on that day.
Yeah.
And you can say, well, I want to go to sports trivia to see, and you don't like win anything, but it's just something to do. But then, like, say you want to go to, like, there's some show that you want to see, like they do live shows, that you want to see. Like, sometimes that stuff will be at the same time, so you just kind of have to pick which one you want to go to most, I guess. But,
yeah.
I mean, there's literally something to do from the time, like, I mean, usually from whenever breakfast ends to about midnight. Usually,
that's crazy.
There's something going on. So they're a lot of fun. They can be a lot of fun. My vacation was a lot of fun. We had a good time. It was hectic getting there. My wife's a flight attendant. A lot of everybody I think who listen know that. If you don't, then you do now. She works for United, so I get to fly for very cheap, right? So, but that does come with certain costs. We, what is it called? Standby. We have to fly standby. So that means as long as there's an open seat, I can get on the plane. But if there's not an open seat, we don't get to get on. We have to watch it leave. You know what I mean? So there's others, like, for instance, so when we left out of Savannah, right? So we're on the way to Savannah. We had probably left the house. I mean, we wasn't even out of Statesboro yet. On the way to the airport. And we get a text message that the plane has been delayed to, like, so we had to get on a plane from Savannah, fly to Newark, New Jersey, and get on a plane there and fly. Like, that's where our actual, like, flights started to go on our vacation. Well, we get a text message that our plane is delayed, and it's not leaving until after our flight is leaving New Jersey. We don't have connecting, like if you were to buy a ticket, you have a connecting flight, they would either find you another plane to get on to get you to your connecting flight, or they would put you on the next flight for your connection. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That's what you're saying.
So, we don't get that luxury, right? Like if we don't make it, like we have to do each flight is its own thing with us. Like we have to book our own each individual flight. So we can't just say, I can't go into the United app and search Savannah Airport to the Maldives and it just, connect us and then we just do it. We have to go in there and like individually go from Savannah to Newark to Dubai to the Maldives, right?
Yeah, I see.
So our Savannah flight got delayed so long, we wasn't going to make it to New Jersey in time. So we're like, crap. Well, Callie, she gets on her phone and she's doing this and doing that. She's like, okay, well, we can get on a plane from Savannah and go to this airport and get to this airport and then get on another plane and we'll make it to New Jersey in time. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. As long as we fly with United, it doesn't cost anything. In the country, it's free. Outside the country, I think we have to pay like some type of tax, but usually it's not much at all. We get on the plane to go to, it's called Dulles, which is in Washington, D.C. It's an airport. And we're 10 minutes from landing. Next thing you know, the plane just starts turning and straighten back up. It'll turn, straighten back up. Turn, straighten back up. I'm like, what are we doing? And the pilot comes over the thing. Hey guys, there's been a ground stop in Dulles because there's a thunderstorm stopping us from being able to land because it would have been too bad. They said we're going to keep circling for a little bit, and then see if it can move on and we'll be able to land. And we're looking at our connecting flight, which we're not guaranteed to get on, or they don't wait on us or nothing like that. It's getting, we only had like an hour between the two when we landed and when we had to take off.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
And we were up there. They're like, they said for us to circle, check back in about 30 minutes. I said, okay, we still got 30 minutes to play with there, and keep going. We're circling and we're circling and we're circling. And they're like, they come back on. I was like, hey, they said we're going to have to check back in another 30 minutes. I'm like, that's not looking good. But I'm thinking, okay, well, if everything's been stopped in and out, that means our plane can't leave either.
Yeah, that's you would think, I guess, yeah.
So, I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, we'll be all right. About 45 minutes go by, and he comes back on, he's like, hey guys, we're going to have to go to another airport because we don't have enough fuel to keep, if we don't go now, we don't have enough fuel to make it to the next airport. We'll have to, whatever. So we had to go to the next airport. When we did, when we land, all these people, I think one of the flight attendants was like, I know there's like 25 people that has connecting flights. Will, get with United, where they'll do what they can to make sure that you can get where you need to go, but it won't be until in the morning. And everybody's like, well, what are we supposed to do? And they're like, well, United will send you a voucher for a hotel and they'll give you like a dinner voucher and a hotel voucher to, get you for the night, and then you can come back in the morning. We do not get that luxury. So we had to stay in the airport the entire night. I slept on the floor of the airport that night.
Oh my God.
And so eventually we missed our flight from New Jersey to go to Dubai. And we're like, well, crap. And we were supposed to get, like, we went and we booked like one of those water bungalows that you see. It's like a hotel room over water.
Oh, okay.
And then, but like our reservation was for, I think we were supposed to get there. We got there Friday morning, Saturday, Sunday, and then left Monday morning. Well, this now put us back a day later. So we had to email the resort and was like, look, some stuff happened with the plane, yada, yada, yada. Can y'all move? Is it okay to move our reservation back? Everything back one day. Arrival is a day later, and leaving will be a day later. They got back, said, yeah, that's fine. So we eventually the next morning, we get on a plane, go from that little airport back to the airport that we were supposed to land at. And then we get on a plane and go from there to Abu Dhabi, I think it is. I think so. Some Middle Eastern country. I'm not really sure. Or I think it's a city in a Middle Eastern, like, I don't know how that works over there. Anyways, it's like, I thought Dubai was its own country, but it's not. Like, it's a city, but then the country is like, is something weird. Like, it's like, I don't know. But so we get, man, so we make it to Abu Dhabi, and when we get there, our plane isn't supposed to leave till like some crazy time in the next morning. Like, I think it's like 1 or 2 o'clock the next morning. Well, actually, no. It was supposed to leave like 4 or something like that the next morning, 4 or 5 the next morning. And Callie's looking, and she's like, well, there's a plane that leaves. And she can kind of see like how many seats are open and how many people are on, the standby list and all that.
Yeah.
So she gets on there. She's like, well, this plane is leaving at 1. So that'll put us in the Maldives like at 6 o'clock that morning, the next morning. And we're like, she's like, but it doesn't look, I mean, like, we're probably not going to get on this flight. Like, there's a lot of people on the standby list, and they've actually sold more tickets than what's on the plane, like, than they can actually seat. So the chance of us getting on there is not good. And I was like, well, I mean, let's try it at least. Like, let's try and get on. If we can't, we still have this other one we can get on. It's like, this one just get us there a little earlier.
Yeah.
Somehow it ends up working. We get on there, and we land in the Maldives, and we did the little seaplane thing, and like I don't know, like I told somebody the other day, I don't know if we paid for something extra, which I don't, like, nothing that on all of our stuff, nothing looks like we paid for like extra services or like, like, we legit felt like, me and Callie, like, even she said, like, feel like we were like paid for like some type of VIP status stuff, because like when we got there, we landed in the Maldives. You have to go out of security, like through customs and all that, because you leave the country. You're in a different country. They check your passport, ask you what you're doing. All these questions, and then we go to where, like, they said, when you leave the airport, there'll be a booth for the resort. Stop by the booth, talk to the guy there. He'll, get you set up on your next seaplane stuff and all that. And usually to get on those seaplanes, you still have to go through, it's like a normal plane. You have to get on, go through security, have your stuff checked out, like make sure everything's good. They put us, they're like, hey, we got a plane for y'all ready. If y'all want to go ahead, we can take y'all right now. And we're like, okay, that's fine. Well, they put us in a van, drive us around the airport, all the way around the whole thing, back to like this dock get us out, take our bags out of the back of the car, out of the back of the van, walk us down the dock, put our bags on the plane, and then we get on the plane. It's just me and Callie on this entire plane. And we're like, what is going on? Like, I said, is that normal? Like, he's like, no, normally you come from the gate. I was like, okay. So I was confused. I was like, I don't understand why we just skipped all that. Anyways, we get on a plane, it takes off. That's wild in itself. Like the plane that takes off and lands in the water, takes a little bit longer than I would think taking off, which I guess kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Landing that joker, I swear they can land it within like 20 feet. Like it's
That's fast.
so quick. It's probably not. That's probably an exaggeration, I'd imagine. But it's, I mean, like,
Felt fast.
it's under a football field for sure.
Yeah, that's fast.
I mean,
I can see it taking off slow because it's got to like build up speed, to, like pick itself up off the water.
yeah.
But I mean, I guess I could see landing on it. I don't know. That's
like,
fast though.
And like, have you ever been on a plane?
No.
So usually when you land a regular plane, you come down kind of nose first, but then as you land, it picks up. They pick the nose up, let the back tires hit, and then the front tires hit, right, and then it slows down. The seaplanes, them jokers, when it starts slowing down, it's like they're like dive bombing almost into the ocean. I'm like, brother. Like, I'm looking straight down into the water. Like, this, like, I mean, it was probably, I don't know, I'd be willing to bet like a smooth 45-degree angle. Like, it was,
Yeah.
I was like, brother, this joker is going down fast. And I mean, them jokers come and I mean, I don't know what they do or how, I mean, obviously they do it all the time. They train and all this stuff and go to school and all that stuff for it. But, I mean, that joker hit the water. And I'm like, it stopped so quick. I was amazed. And the dude driving, like, you can see into the, like, there's no like door, like in regular planes, there's doors. You cannot go into the, like, the flight deck,
Cockpit or whatever.
Cockpit and all that. You cannot get in there, period. Zero. Nobody. It's just open. Like, you can see all of the instruments and all that stuff. Like, that was kind of cool. Like, I could see, like, the ETA and the elevation and, I mean, all that stuff you can see on their screen.
But that is wild.
Old buddy was driving, like, flying the plane. He had his foot on a pedal. Buddy didn't have no shoes on. Like, he was like SpongeBob, big toe on the gas. Like for real. I was like, that's a wild, bro. That's crazy. So we get there. We have a good time, man. They honestly did. Like, it felt like we were the only, like, we obviously wasn't the only people on the island, but the workers, like the customer service, all the guides that we did, everything we did, they, no joke, made it seem like they had nobody else to worry about except for us, which was weird.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, like, it was awesome. We got back, we went to leave, and then this is what really, I didn't really notice all the, like, everybody's just very, like, catering to us until we went back to the airport. At that point, we're on the van. Took a seaplane. It was full coming back. Like, there was a bunch of people leaving at the same time. So we all get on the same van. They drive around. They take our bags. We get to where they drop us off to go into security for the regular airport. And a guy with the resort badge and uniform and all on comes, grabs our bags. This charter bus was full of people. There's probably 30 people on this bus. Grabs our bags, no one else's, and says, y'all come with me. Walks us all the way, skips the whole security line, walks us straight up to the little thing where we put your little bags in the little monitors. You walk through the metal detectors, goes all the way to the counter to check in, and was like, here's such and such and such and such. Here's all their stuff. And then we checked our bags, and then we walked into the gate. I'm like, I looked at the counter, I was like, what is going on? Like, why did we get to skip all of this stuff? Everybody else on that van is standing in the back of this line.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand what's going on. That's what kind of, I was like, I asked her, I was like, did we pay for something that we didn't know we did? And I mean, no, nothing was there. I was like, couldn't tell you. I have no idea what's going on, but they were really nice. They were, I mean, the people was over. It's also weird seeing, like, so it's right under India, right? It's weird seeing, like, every time I think of tropical people, it's always been like the Caribbean. So you got like Jamaican and like people like that. Like, it was weird seeing like island Indian people.
Yeah.
Because like they're also like a super like modest culture. Like they wear like the ladies, they wear, you know, the head stuff and like where you can't really see nothing but their eyes, right? But on the islands, none of that mattered.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were just wearing like they did some like glow thing, and like they had workers like in crop tops and dancing and stuff, and I'm like, this, like, y'all's people are okay with that? Like, I don't understand, but whatever. But yeah, I mean, we had a great time. And coming back, we stopped in Dubai in a layover. It was, actual temperature was 106. Feels like temperature was 132.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's wild. We walked outside, and Callie's like, my contacts are drying up. I was like, yeah, let's go back inside, because this is crazy. This is hot. Bro, people are just out there, like the city workers and stuff, are just out there in like jeans, long pants, boots, hard hat, face cover, like a dirt, like face shield type thing, like just out there raw dogging it, brother. I'm like, there ain't no way I would be dying in that kind of heat all the time. Well, I guess if that's all you know, though, I mean, I guess
that's crazy.
I have no idea. So, but
that's crazy.
Around the
100
for from about 12 to 8:30, and we didn't see the same. The only reason we saw the same store twice is because we had to go out the same way. This mall covered over two 6-lane interstates.
Oh my heavens,
brother! It was ginormous. Like, and it's 3 stories. The whole thing's 3 stories. Huge aquarium. Ice rink. I mean, dude, that's the biggest mall I've ever seen in my life. I mean, there was a store for everything over there. So, but yeah. The thing that got me the most was the temperature there. Like, it was wild.
Was it not like that at the Maldives?
No.
Or I guess you were around water and that breeze.
It was like in the 80s.
I mean, you go down a good ways, I guess.
Yeah, we were right at the equator.
Yeah.
So I think the temperature like around the equator stays generally the same like year round.
Oh, really?
I think so. I don't know. I know that for sure though. But yeah, we had a good time. That flight back was 14 hours from Dubai. That's a long trip, buddy. The travel time, I did the math. The travel time just from the time we left the main airport, not the little seaplane, that's an hour flight in itself, 45 minutes. But the travel time from the main airport till we got back to Savannah was 34 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh my heavens.
Yeah. And 20 hours and 45 minutes of that was in the air flying time, like closed plane doors in a plane seat.
That's so long, bro. That's so long.
It's a long time.
I don't know if I could. I mean, obviously I couldn't do it my first time, but like I don't know if I can do it in general.
It's a long.
That's a long time.
They feed you. I mean, you get meals on the planes and all that. Like they have movie like TV.
I get it, but like
you sleep like. That's. I did buy some noise canceling headphones, buddy. Them things are a cheat code for a plane ride. You can't,
yeah.
dude, because they have like a where you can turn the noise cancellation on and off, and like you turn it off, and it's like you can hear all the babies crying and yelling and this, that, and the other, and then you hit the noise and it just goes.
Dang, what brand you get?
I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. They were like $70. I was like, I'm not riding on all these planes without headphones. It's just not happening.
No.
So I bought some, and that was the best $70 I spent for the entire trip.
You got them on Amazon or something?
No, I got them from some vending machine in the airport in Savannah.
Holy cow! Okay.
Yeah. They're Bluetooth. They're over the ear headphones. Like, you know.
Yeah.
They're nice. I like them.
Huh.
So. But yeah, we had a good time. It was the water was the clearest I've ever seen. I've been
the videos you sent me, it was insane.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to several like clear water areas in the world. That is by far the clearest. It was insane to me to see, like, I mean, you could see
like the pictures online and the videos you sent me look just like the pictures online, and that's not normal.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Like, most of the time, you see a picture and you get there and you're like, this is not what it was supposed to look like. You know what I mean? Like, this looks better than what it was supposed to look like. It had me tripping. I'm not gonna lie. It was legit. Like, it's just stuff you see on, no joke, you see on social media. Like, bro, that stuff, there's no way. That's wild.
Yeah, where's that at? That ain't real.
Yeah, and it 100%. I got to do it for 4 days. It was pretty sick.
That is cool.
There's definitely benefits to having a wife that is a flight attendant.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
It is not for everybody though. I will say that.
No, and that's facts. That's big old facts.
Yeah. So, but hey. Anyways, vacation was fun. But I'm sure people could care less to hear about me flying around on airplanes. But what they do want to know is that the college football coaching polls come out today.
Was it today? I couldn't remember if it was today or tomorrow. Yesterday.
I think it was today.
Yesterday. Mine says August 4th.
Oh, yeah, this does say 10 hours. No, mine says 10 hours ago.
I don't know, bud.
That would have been this morning, right?
Mine says published August 4th.
Where'd you see that at? At the bottom? Brother, this just doesn't end.
What you mean doesn't end?
I kept scrolling like to go to the bottom of the page and it just kept adding ads at the bottom of it. Like, what is going on? I don't know. August 4th. If that's what yours says, then we'll go with it. What are you on?
Either way, it's really fresh.
Yeah, for sure. By the time this is out, this is gonna be out tonight, so it'll be. I'm gonna try and put it up tonight. That way, it's out.
Okay, good. I was wondering if we're gonna do that or not. But the top 5 is Texas, Ohio State, Penn State, Georgia, Notre Dame. I guess I'll do the top 10. And then Clemson, Oregon, Bama, LSU, Miami to round out the top 10. Does anything surprise you? Like, any team or top 10?
LSU kind of surprised me. Kind of, not completely. Other than that, well, and Clemson maybe. But then,
Now, Clemson's supposed to be good this year. They got old quarterback. Same thing with LSU. They're supposed to be pretty good. They got an old quarterback. Miami has an old quarterback.
yeah, but he's in a completely new offense too.
I know, and he don't have many weapons. I know LSU has a decent amount of weapons. He only have his weapons that he had last year, and he didn't have none last year either.
You talking about Miami?
Yeah, you're talking about Carson.
I think
I feel bad for him.
I do too. Well, I feel bad for him, but at the same time, it's like, buddy, you kind of done it to yourself. In a way. I mean, I think Georgia, once he got hurt, I think Georgia kind of said, "Hey, it's go."
I mean, he says there was a conversation to come back. That's what Carson says. So,
Well, then that's all.
Goodbye. Yeah.
Dude, the Georgia fan base would have erupted if he would have come back.
Like, I think I'd have been okay. Like, at first I'm like, oh, I don't know, man. But he is so good. He's very talented. He did make a lot of mistakes last year, though.
He did, but a lot of also his stuff, and again, we pounded this last year. A lot of that stuff, there were some that was for sure just, hey, buddy, this is bad.
Yeah, he's forcing stuff.
A lot of it, though, was tip balls or somebody runs the wrong route or just dropping pat.
Yeah. No, yeah.
He was definitely not.
He can.
I think with Georgia's receiver core that we have this year.
Yeah, he might. I mean, yeah.
Wild.
But I'll be honest, I don't know if we would have the receiving core if he was still here because he'd be making bank at Georgia. Not as much as he did at Miami, but
You think
him leaving. Huh?
You think they paid him more down there?
Oh, yeah. He's making like $4 million.
That's wild to me.
I think it's $4.5 million. $4.5 million is what he made.
All that to go
For
down,
1 year.
all that to go down there with his girlfriend that he broke up. Or she broke up with him. Here she got some new boobs.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Her,
kind of dumb. Ain't she a daggone basketball player?
I think they're done.
I feel like they're just getting in the way.
I think they're done.
They're done with that?
Yeah. I think.
I don't know.
Her and her sister, they're twins, right? Yeah. Her and her
Yeah,
sister got their boobs done the same day. Like they both got boobs done. That's wild to me.
That is wild.
Like, you got to say so. Y'all have to be so alike. You have to get your boobs done too.
Yeah, why didn't one at least get boobs, one get butt? Like, I mean,
Yeah, you
let's at least switch it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell them apart.
Okay. Anyways, let's get back to football.
Oh, yeah. So the one that surprises me, I don't really none of them because I would have had probably close to the same top 10. I didn't make my own top 25 like I did last year, so I couldn't tell you for sure. But I like where everyone's at. I would say Bama's a little low, but we don't know what to expect from Bama's offense.
Milroe's gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know anything about Oregon either. Like, maybe they're a little high, but I really don't. I don't know anything about Oregon, really. It's not much.
I think it's funny how they put, which I know teams change so much, like, in the off season, especially in today's college football. The last game to play that Georgia played was against Notre Dame, and they put Notre Dame in front of, or Georgia in front of Notre Dame. I do think it's
Yeah. Yeah. I just kind of a shot in the face, huh?
Yeah, which I mean,
Well, I mean, we beat Texas.
we beat Texas twice, and they still got them at number one. Which I'm not
going to beat us. So I mean,
Texas is going to be the truth. Like, their offense is going to be the truth. I think.
We'll see.
I think it's either.
I think he's going to be good, but I think it's going to take him. I think it's going to take him a few games to kind of get like used to playing college ball, not just SEC ball, just college ball.
Yeah.
I know he's playing against a good Texas defense every daggone week or every day or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And I do think he's going to be really good.
Yeah.
And Steve Sarkisian is a very good offensive mind. So
yeah, he is. Brother.
But
Oh.
I don't know. It's weird seeing Penn State that high. I ain't gonna lie. They deserve it because they do have a good defense, and their quarterback is old as dirt too. They did lose their daggone tight end now. Their freaking rock star tight end. I think it was 44 last year. Or something like that. They did.
They still have that. Didn't they have a good running back? Or was that no? That was Notre Dame.
That was Notre Dame. Yeah, and they do have Jeremiah Love, I think.
Jeremiah Love, yeah, that's right.
So
he is staying. He's still at Notre Dame.
But Penn State usually always has a decent running back.
Yeah. That's where.
But
what's
Saquon?
Saquon, yeah, it's true.
And he was the truth in college.
He was good in college. And man, Backwards hurdled somebody last year too.
That is wild.
And immediately got tested for steroids after the game.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean,
Let's see, brother.
What's funny is he was like, he juked the first guy, spun the next guy, and he was about to spin the next guy, but he was like, in the mid-spin, he said, I seen that it was too late, so I just jumped, and I was already mid-spin.
That's crazy.
He got insane. Oh, my gosh.
And to be able to think about that stuff like that quick.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah, that's insane. Like, ain't that the cover of Madden, right?
I think so.
Imagine being the player that missing the tackle. Like, he got to be in the cover, too.
Hey, you're on the cover. I'm on the cover of Madden. Oh, yeah?
Oh, really?
Saquon? No, I'm the other guy. I'm the guy who's jumping over.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't care, but
Yeah,
you got a little bit of money for it, had to. And hey, you can always be like, hey, I was on the cover of Madden, dog.
Yeah.
Especially as a defensive player.
Yeah, defensive guys don't normally do it.
Shout out to the homeboy. I don't even know who it was.
Me neither. I don't even know.
I don't even know who they're playing. Jacksonville, maybe? I think.
I have no idea.
Me neither. But all right, so I did ask you before we started. I said there's always this isn't always, but most of the time there's a top 10 team that is not in the top 25 by the end of the season.
Yeah.
Hold on. Before you go.
No, what I was going to say is, so I was so sure about my thing earlier beforehand. I told you I had mine. So now I don't know because I thought you were talking about just falls out of the top 10. I thought that one was going to be pretty easy, but I'll let you go and do your thing because out of the top 25 is kind of crazy to me. But
yeah,
we'll figure it out.
I don't want to do the cop-out answer and say Miami. I really don't. I don't think they're going to be that great because I really don't think their offense is going to be crazy good because I don't think Carson has too many people to throw to, and he's not a dual threat. Great thrower of the football. Dude can chuck it. He's very accurate. But, so I'm not going to say Miami. Bump that. I'm going to go LSU.
Out of the top 25?
Yeah, their schedule's tough. They play in the SEC. It's going to be tough. It's either them or Bama. It's going to be...
You think it's the SEC team?
I do. I think the SEC is just going to eat someone. And God, I hope it ain't Georgia.
Yeah, that would be tragic.
I do have faith because we play most of our big games in Sanford this year. So I have pretty good faith we'll stay at least in the top 25.
Yeah. I hope so. Oh my God. If we go, that would be tough.
I can't bring myself to say Bama because they've been good for too long. I'm saying LSU.
Okay. So should I go with some crazy like hot take here and just say he's gonna be a bust? He's not what he's cracked out to be.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought about it, and they have a tougher schedule than they did last year because they don't play as many teams at home or whatever. What is their schedule? We're talking about Texas, everybody.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, they play Ohio State game 1.
Yeah.
That's tough. Anyone can win that game. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. Then they got Cupcake, and they play Florida. Where is this played at? Here we go.
By the way, that's somebody who I think is going to be sneaky good this year. And it kind of scares me.
Does it?
Yes, it does. I genuinely.
I don't know. Doesn't say. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure it out.
I think they went to Florida last year.
Up there we go. No, they're going to the Swamp.
Oh.
And that's right before they play their biggest rival, Oklahoma. So I can see them losing
a sleeper game. That could be
exactly
a sleeper game.
I can see them losing that. And so if they lose, then they lose to Ohio State. Then they lose to Florida. Play a close game against Oklahoma. They're going to beat Kentucky. Shoot, I mean, they might be upset about Florida. Might lose to Oklahoma. You know what I mean? Like,
they'll lose to us. Hopefully.
Yeah, they're going to beat. I would be willing to bet a lot of money they're going to beat Kentucky, Mississippi State, and Vanderbilt. If they lose to us and then lose their next biggest rival, Texas A&M, they might be out, dog. How many losses is that? 1?
A lot. Honestly, that's a lot.
That's 4 losses? Ain't no way. I just can't see it.
I don't see them doing it either. But that would be wild. You heard it here first, okay? You heard it here first. It's possible. No, I'm going to go with oh man, this is tough. All the way out of the top 25 is a tough one.
I know it's so hard to see it at the beginning of the year. You're like, how?
I don't know. I have no idea about Oregon though. But they don't play what was that, the Big 12? No,
they're the Big 10 now. This year.
Oh, are they?
I mean, I say this year. They were in that last year too. But yeah, they won the Big 10 last year.
Oh yeah, that's the same one as Oklahoma and all that. I mean, not Oklahoma.
I'm on their schedule. They open up with Montana State Bobcats. They're gonna win that one.
Yeah, they're gonna win that one.
They play Oklahoma State. They're gonna probably win that. Oklahoma State's not very good. They're gonna beat the crap out of Northwestern. I don't remember the last time they've lost to Oregon State.
They almost lost to them last year.
Okay.
It was I'm pretty sure.
We're going to go ahead and say they lose to Penn State. That's 1 loss. They're going to beat Indiana.
Yeah,
they're going to beat
Rutgers.
Rutgers.
Fluke last year.
Yeah, they're going to beat Indiana, Rutgers, Wisconsin, Iowa, Minnesota. USC, bump it. We'll say they lose to them, okay?
2 losses.
And I don't think they're going to lose to Washington. So that's only 2 losses. They're not out of the top 25.
Oh, no.
So they don't play Ohio State.
That's wild.
But I mean, the Big 10 is so top heavy, very, very top heavy.
Yeah, like you have, you have Ohio State, Penn State,
Oregon.
That's it, really.
And then there's the rest. Like,
Michigan's
not a crazy, huh?
Michigan's not.
Michigan can. I mean,
but they're not in that's not a conference game, is it?
Yeah, Michigan. If they played them, it would be. They don't play them this week.
I didn't know. I thought, okay. What's the Pac-12? Is the one with like Colorado and
Yeah. I think. I can never remember.
Pac-12 or Pac-10. One of them they got rid of. There's only 4 now.
No, I think it's the Big 10, Big 12. They got rid of the Pac-12.
That's right. That's what it is. Yeah. I said it. Yeah, that's right.
Speaking of Colorado, they ain't in the top 25, bro. Oh, they did get, yeah. Sanders is gone. Daggone Hunter's gone.
I mean,
There's the whole team.
The entire team left, like, in 2 players. I guess Oregon's their schedule is pretty much not it.
In Clemson's schedule, it's the ACC schedule.
Yeah,
But do they play? Like, do they play Miami?
Yeah, I think so.
Find out. Like, if they play Miami, they play Georgia Tech. Like,
They
do
did
they?
not play Miami. They play South Carolina. They play LSU.
They lost South Carolina last year. Yeah, so let's say they lose to LSU, they lose to Tech, which would be wild.
That would be wild. That is a home game for Tech, though.
Yeah, and their I mean, their stadium's not crazy,
No, not really.
but they play at South Carolina. I could definitely see them losing to Carolina, but they lost to them last year, so they're gonna be mad as fire. That's a rivalry game. You never know.
Yeah, you have no idea. Man,
Play Florida State, but Florida State,
who knows?
I mean, they're not.
They near won a conference, national. Wanted to say they won a national title, and then the next year went 2-9.
Dude, some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen.
That was wild. I'm gonna venture and say, can I choose nobody? Can I say nobody drops out of the top 25?
Bumping. You know what's cool though? Florida State been talking a big game. They play Alabama on game 1,
Oh,
week 1, and the new Florida State quarterback said that Alabama's not going to be able to stop them.
That's a bold statement. That's crazy, brother. That's a bold statement.
I mean, hey, it'd be pretty crazy. Y'all come out game 1, beat Bama.
That would be set the tone.
I mean, hey, that would be a good way for Bama to be drop out of the top 10 or top 25.
that is
They lose the first game,
bro.
then they. But
Have you clicked? So you go to the Bama schedule.
I'm going there now. That's where I was heading.
So
All right, let's go through it.
the Florida State game, right? Ticket starting at $328.80.
I don't know what don't tell me prices.
Huh?
But keep going. They don't show me price on this website. Keep going.
Oh, I'm on CBS Sports. So the next game is like UNL or UL Monroe, $25. Wisconsin, $70. Georgia, $635 to go to the Georgia game. Holy crap, brother!
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
That's wild.
Hey, how bad do you think they're going to beat Vanderbilt this year?
Oh my God, like a drum. They're gonna beat them like a drum. They've got that one circled.
I just say that it's not Nick Saban no more. I don't know.
That's true. I don't know much about old Kalen DeBoer. His name DeBoer.
Yeah, I don't know if he has that same fire. You know what I'm saying? He definitely don't have the same fire as Nick. And I don't.
So
anyone.
my
has the
thing
same
is like
fire,
I
but-
feel like the school. I mean, obviously you can't hire. You're never gonna hire another Nick Saban. I think the closest thing you can get to another Nick Saban is Kirby Smart, and I don't think if Georgia does anything to get rid of him, I think Georgia is absolutely bonkers. But
I agree. You think they offered him the job?
Bama,
I mean, it would be dumb for him not to call, I guess, but like,
I think they made a call for sure. I think you make a phone call. Hey, buddy, how are you? What you been up to?
Nick Saban was up,
Yeah.
hey, bud.
Yeah, I'm good where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like, I think they at least called.
I do wonder, like who they like. Did they call Dabo? Did they call Steve Sarkisian? Like, did they call
like the top ones? That would be a huge, like because like you got to think like Clemson is generally in the last, I don't know, 10 years been pretty relevant in college football, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Texas, relevant in college football. Georgia, obviously relevant in college football lately, and in the last 10 years. Alabama, obviously, which they're searching for the coach. So it's like, okay, who can we call that's going to be coaching a relevant enough team, but not been there long enough to say, no, I'm commit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think they did good. I mean, literally, he was coaching in the national championship against Michigan.
Yeah.
And then they hired him. Like, they did good.
Yeah.
He was a good coach.
He proved enough. Like, I think that was like Washington's year. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they were going to do it. That was probably the year.
So I think they did good in saying, hey, look, you as a coach have what it takes to get to a national championship. Obviously, you were able to get the guys over the period of time. You were able to coach them up enough to get to the big game. We have the guys year in and year out. We just need another coach that can get them to the game. You know what I mean? So I do think they did a good job with picking him up. I do think it's a culture shock for the Bama fans, the biggest, as far as
for sure,
being able to, which I think it's
I know a couple of Bama fans. I asked them, I said, so what's it like not having your coach throw a headset no more? And he goes, I don't know how to act because he's so mellow.
Yeah, he just stands there like.
He got upset one time. I can't even remember what game it was. But nevertheless, that don't matter. It tripped me out. So, but he's usually very just mellow.
Yeah, I'm not like. I guess it's just every coach I've ever had has been just
balls to the wall.
Like Kirby type coach, right? Like
yeah.
Nick Saban, just yelling, and when you mess up, he's going to let you know, you know what I mean? Like, so it's just weird for me to see any coach, like, period, like that. Like, even when I went to a couple of, I went to several high school football games last year, and it was weird for me to see the coaches just standing there, you know what I mean? Like, and just like, I'm like, they don't yell at them for like, something wrong has happened every single play. Somebody can get yelled at every single time.
Yeah.
And it's not
especially
like
in high school football.
Yeah. And I'm not talking about like yelling at them, like, I guess yelling at them would be a wrong, like, way to say it. Hard coaching them, let me put it like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, so it was just weird to me. That's just like anytime that kind of coaching is going on, it's just strange. Heck, when me and Shane were coaching Colton's basketball team, these kids barely knew how to dribble, and I was having to be like, hold back because I didn't want to yell at them. Like, but I could coach Colton a little hard. I'm like, Colton, I mean,
yeah,
I know him. I know his dad. Like, these other kids, I know, and I kind of know their parents. Like, they say, treat him like it's one of your own. Yeah, okay, until I get on him like I get on Colton and he starts crying, then what you going to do? You're going to be real upset at me. Like,
yeah.
So, I mean, but I don't know. It's definitely and it seems to be that's more of a like that's more of a thing now.
Oh, for sure.
Like soft coaching.
For that reason, like you just said, like you don't want to get on them, and then they start crying, and the parents all mad at you because it's like, bro, I'm just doing what it
Or
like.
your feelings are hurt.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, and this is how I do it.
Yeah. It's like the other team don't care about your feelings.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
All right, so you're going with no team.
I'm going to say no team in the top 10 drops all the way out of the top 25. I think they all stay in the top 25. We'll have to come back to this podcast and remember what the top 10 are at the end of the year.
Yeah. Bama's got a pretty tough schedule, though, honestly.
They do have a tough schedule. I do think if anybody drops out, I think it's either Alabama or LSU, just based off of strength of schedule and where they're already at.
Yeah.
I just don't. I mean, Ohio State's they're gonna play Texas at the beginning of the year. They'll play. I mean, there's a potential they can drop one in the regular season, and then I say, okay, maybe 2 in the regular season with playing Michigan. I mean, because what's his face just cannot beat Michigan.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's just schedule's just not hard. Like, that conference is just not hard to me.
I know.
Week in and week out. Week in and week out, it is not as difficult as the SEC. I don't care what you say.
No, I don't.
I don't care what anybody says.
No, I don't.
Because you had one team that has a crap ton of money that can just buy players. Great. The whole SEC can do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why it's like anybody can go for. I'll say maybe not the whole SEC. Mississippi is kind of getting there, like the state of Mississippi in a whole. With Ole Miss is kind of getting there, but in Florida is kind of.
I don't know how Florida's not great yet. Like I think they're gonna be good. I don't know how they're still not great.
I think their coach is a problem.
Yeah, I get that, but they're on their like 4th, 5th one since being great.
I agree, but I love it. I love to see Florida not good.
Oh yeah, I never want to see them win another game.
I do think they're going to be. I think they're one. They are one team that I think flirts with making the playoffs. I think.
I can see it. I just hope we beat them by freaking 100.
Oh, I do too. Ooh, they play LSU and Miami back to back, and Texas. They have they got a tough road.
Go to they got a tough schedule. Go to Georgia's schedule.
Okay.
All right. What game? And this might be a simple answer to you. I don't know. Which one's the most important to win?
Ooh.
Like
most important to win?
Is it Tech? Is it Texas? Is it like which one means the most to you? Is it Bama?
So those are 2 different answers.
Okay.
The one that means the most to me is Bama. We've got to beat Alabama. I'm so sick and tired of losing to Alabama. It's unreal. The most important for like the whole general thing like of college football, I don't think it's Bama. I just don't.
Who is it?
I think one being time of years when we play them. If you're gonna lose, it's better to lose early.
Okay.
So my next argument would be Texas with being in November. I think that's probably one of the biggest games to win. By the way, those tickets are $600 a piece, starting at. And if they're starting at that, you know it's for the top seat.
Oh yeah,
you can see it better at your house for sure.
Oh yeah, you go in there for atmosphere if you go in there. $600 tickets
for sure. I love how over half of our games are already predetermined times. That game is still TBD or TBA.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild to me. That's a
The
7:30.
Texas game you talking about?
Yeah, that's a 7:30 game.
I can't remember
I think
what other
either
games are going on that week.
Texas. I think either Texas or Tech is the next two biggest games that we have to win. I don't know. Florida's kind of late too, though.
The most important game is Bama. We can't keep losing to Bama.
I agree. I'm so sick of that. Like, so sick of that.
And is it more important than beating Florida to me? I don't know. It's close.
That is a close one.
I still feel like I would rather. I don't know. I think I'd rather beat Florida. But, like, if we won only one game this year, like, you know what I mean? Like,
If we only win one game,
yeah, like, if we only win one game, like, which one would be the most, like,
I think I'm choosing Bama. I'm not gonna lie. That's so hard over Florida, though. Oh, brother, that's a tough one.
and I've never thought it would be anyone but Florida, but I'm so tired of losing to Alabama.
I think it's a Nick Saban thing.
We just lost to him.
I know that. We lost on some fluke stuff.
I mean, Jalen Miller was going insane.
He was. And then we shut that crap down.
Yeah, we did. And then...
And we lost on some fluke. I mean, some...
I don't know how he still didn't get tackled.
I don't either.
And then the freaking pick in the end zone. Oh, my God.
I don't... We lost.
I ain't gonna lie. It felt like daggone, what's his name? Young. I can't remember his first name. Didn't even try to... Yeah, Kobe Young didn't even try to, like, play defense or nothing.
He didn't try to swat the ball or nothing. Like, he just stood there.
Like, he was in the air and just like, oh, crap.
There's somebody in front of me. I'm just going to let him catch it.
Yeah. Like, oh, my. I mean, the DB played it great. But I hate to say it. I think Bama is the most important game, not Florida. And I just said that. And
yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, that's a
toughie.
That's a hard one. Which, I mean, we've beat Bama. We beat them. I mean, we beat them in a national championship. We beat them in an SEC championship. Like,
no, we're only Kirby's only 6-1 against them.
Yeah, and that's
or 1-6. Sorry, I did that backwards. If it was 6-1, we'd be all right. I'd be like, man, it'd definitely be Florida.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we only beat them in the national championship.
We lost in the national championship. I mean, in the SEC championship to them both times.
Correct.
Couple years.
And they've came to our house once and beat us whenever Kirby was coach. No, we went there. They ain't came to us. This will be the first time they came to us since Kirby's been there.
Yeah. That game's going to be wild, brother.
Oh, dude. Buddy, I don't know what I'm cooking. All I know is I'm done cooking at 7:30. 7 o'clock, I'm done cooking at 7.
Yeah, we're done. Everything's got to be done by about 6:45, 7 o'clock at the latest, so we can eat and be ready to roll by 7:30.
Yeah, we're just getting cheese dip at that point, son. I don't give out. It can just burn on the grill. I will leave it there.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah, that's a wild one. That's going to be a fun game. I hope it's going to be a fun game to watch. That stadium better be rocking.
That stadium's going to be rocking.
Yeah.
It's going to be.
Yeah. All right. Well,
our fans are going to be going crazy all year.
We've got a lot of home games this year, which I'm kind of excited about. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We better beat the brakes off Ole Miss this year, bro.
7. We got 7.
How good do you think Gunnar Stockton's going to be? I've heard
that he was legit. Like, he was the.
I think he's going to surprise people.
One thing I noticed in the little bit of I guess game that he did play with the second half of the SEC championship and then the playoff game, I hope they worked on his delivery.
Oh, you're talking about the little circle? He comes back and
bro, and that's how you end up.
He gets it out kind of fast, honestly.
He gets it out fast, but I feel like it takes forever to get there. Like, once he starts moving forward, it's going.
Go watch his film with the film guy. He did a break. I ain't gonna lie. I think we're gonna be all right.
Did he do another one? He did one.
I think he's gonna be a better Stetson Bennett. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting.
Look, the Stetson Bennett thing, I get it. He won 2 national championships.
But hey, the only thing wrong with Stetson Bennett, every now and again, you do this when he threw. That's where I think the betterness is coming from. I think he's more accurate.
Okay.
Because other than that, Stetson was fine. He could run. He actually made pretty decent decisions. Just every now and then he'd be like, I can fit it. Bump it, I'm chucking.
He let something kind of float over the middle or, like.
And I will say the last year that Stetson played, 22.
The second year was much better.
Yeah, even it was better in his 2021 year for sure.
Yeah.
Defense carried him a little bit, the 2021. 22, defense was good, but he was just as good. Like, our team was very, very good 2022.
Yeah. That's when we played LSU in the SEC championship that year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beat him 50-30.
That's when old buddy picked up Jordan Daniels.
Oh, Jaden Daniels? Yeah.
I was like, you do not have to disrespect that man like that.
I need to get that framed.
Yeah, that would be sick.
That's an iconic freaking picture.
For sure.
I think we're going to be all right. Yeah, I don't know if you've watched a lot of the film, guy. I don't think you have, but you need to go watch some of the film with some of the receivers and some of the defensive players and Gunnar Stockton. Pretty good stuff.
Really? I'm about to have to. He's been popping up on my TikTok stuff, and I'm like, man, I need to go look at his stuff again.
Yeah.
I like his stuff. So.
I think we're good. Yeah.
Well, I guess before we get out of here, let's plug the social media one more time.
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, a YouTube channel, a TikTok, and an Instagram. Y'all go like, follow, subscribe. Give us a comment. It'll be greatly appreciated. And anything that you're listening on to right now, go ahead and give it a like or a follow or whatever you're able to do. That'll be also greatly appreciated.
Yes, sir. With that being said, guys, this has been another episode of the Southern Roots Podcast. I'm Andy.
And I'm Seth. Remember, always keep it Southern Roots.